There is never a lack of questions from everyone. Because of that, there is never going to be a lack of Q&A videos, and it is time to answer your questions. Thank you everybody for checking out the video, for asking me questions. I really do appreciate the questions. Honestly, I love the fact that you guys are getting so much out of these videos, and when you need a question answered, I am usually right there to try and help you. So I'm going to go through some of the more significant questions. This is going to be a little bit longer. It should be a little bit longer than the last couple of Q&A videos. A lot of more questions this time around. It's been a while since I've done one. I invite you, if you don't get your question answered in this video, to check out my other Q&A videos. For those of you who this is like your first time, because I'm getting new subscribers all the time here, and I know a lot of you don't go to the channel and religiously watch everything that I put out, but I do have other Q&A videos, so feel free to check those out and make sure that your question wasn't answered in one of those before asking a question that I might have already answered once before. You follow? Good deal. The first question comes from My Name is Cyru. He says, why you do that with you precious Xbox One? P.S. I have PS4, not Xbox One. Wonderful. I love the way you put sentences together. It's good. Well, brother, the reason why I do that is because I want everybody to see how it's done. That's the whole point of those videos. Do it yourself. It's so you are provided with the tools all in one place instead of having to go all over the internet, searching for it yourself. Most of you understand what the point of the do-it-yourself videos are, and I understand that he's just being facetious. But, for some of you out there, you might be like, why would you do this? Why not? Because there are people out there who want to know how to do it. And I don't mind helping those people out. There's your answer, Cyru. Gregorio Vasquez says, can you do a video of a new design? Now, this was on the Fallout 4 Xbox One video. And the answer is yes, Gregorio, I could do that. As often as I have Xbox Ones to work on, I will put up a do-it-yourself video. Now, whether it's people who have paid me to do it, or friends that have them available for me to work on, I will put up a do-it-yourself video and also show new techniques in every single one. That's generally the point of those videos as well. I do cover some things in each video, so you'll have a lot of the same information in each video. And those are for newer viewers. If it's the first time experiencing a do-it-yourself video that I've done, that's why you'll find sanding in every single one. Kind of trying to make those videos move a little bit smoother, a little bit more stylish too. So trying to up the ante on the production value of those videos for the next one for sure. Stegosaurus Rex asks, I know this question will sound stupid, but actually, Stegosaurus, you don't know that, because any question is a good question no matter what the question is. I know this question will sound stupid, but I have never taken apart an Xbox One before, and I don't know where to put the Wi-Fi thingy when you take out the chassis it was sitting on before you took the console apart. I apologize for not getting that detail in the video. What you do is there is a white post that is the only white post inside the Xbox One that you can remove, and when you're putting it all back together, this white post is what secures the Wi-Fi card or Wi-Fi thingy, as you so elegantly put it. It's just basically screwed back in through the top of that, and in the next Xbox One do-it-yourself console that I do, I'll make sure to include that information. Again, I apologize for not getting it in there in that last video. I make mistakes. Terrio Knight asks, I need help learning to paint the most realistic looking gold PS4 and controller. You think you can help? Or at least point me in the right direction? Well, I have been talking with this guy on Facebook. He contacted me there. And I definitely try to get people away from that idea, to get them to consider other options, because Luster paint, like luster gold and luster chrome and those kinds of things that are meant to look like, a mirrored finish, don't look that way. They just don't. And when you put a clear coat over them, they really don't look that way. They look terrible. And I expressed that to him, and he went ahead and did it. And then he says, yeah, it came back looking foggy. And it's like, yeah, man, I mean, I warned you about that, It's one of those things where gold paint is really tricky. And I have found, no matter what I have tried, the luster, chrome, mirrored finish paints just don't look the way that they advertise that they're going to look. So there are other options. They cost a lot more money. You can actually get like a 3-part or 4-part chroming system that costs like $175. And, it's one of those things that a lot of people can't justify spending $175 on. No one's really going to want to do that. And I don't blame you for that, because I mean it's just not necessary. But if it's something that you're really dead set on, and you'll have like a lot of chrome to work with afterwards, and you'll be chroming everything. You'll chrome your controller, like that looks pretty cool. You'll chrome some lawn ornament that you have. A pink flamingo will now be a chrome flamingo. You'll find silly things to chrome, old toys and stuff like that. Then you'll want to chrome the dog and the cat, and then it gets out of hand. But yeah, at least you'll have some fun with it for a while. Again, though, $175 or more is a lot of money, and if it is something that you want to do, just look up do-it-yourself chroming kits. You're gonna see the duplicolor and the spray paint and stuff, but if you search long enough, you will find the chrome setup that I'm talking about. And again, I know that most of you are going to be like, yeah, I don't want to spend that much money, but that option's out there. I would just buy, a pre-made chrome or gold chrome console case. I'm pretty sure that those are available somewhere. I don't know exactly. I know you can get controllers that way. And I know that they had chrome stuff like that for the Xbox 360, so I would see it being reasonable to find that on the internet somewhere. Just search on Google. That's what it's there for. Ben Kakanda, he says you should make a shop where people can make orders. And I used to have something like that, but again, it's just one of those things that I don't want to mess with. I would rather, if someone's gonna want their console done, they're gonna contact me directly. I've had people do that. A lot of people do that, and about 100% of those people aren't serious. They say they want it, and then I give them the means to get a hold of me, and then I never hear from them again, or just, people like to waste your time, and that sucks, especially when time is money. So it's just one of those things that I don't like to do. So I apologize for any inconvenience that is, but that's what those do-it-yourself tutorials are for. You can do it yourself. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm showing you how to do it. I've gone through all the trouble searching the internet, finding this information for you, so you don't have to. You can find it all in one place, and there is a serious convenience to that. iEcstasies says, how exactly did you get the Wi-Fi contact wire out of the chassis? Your video went by so fast I didn't get to see. Again, I'm sorry I didn't get that detail in the video. I assumed that would be easy enough that people could just figure it out, but sorry for that assumption. Open up the chassis. On the underside of the top, you will see a hole that these metal tabs that are on the wires fit into. You just bend those tabs upward, and you can feed it through the hole. No problem. Comes right out. Again, I'm sorry for not including that in the video. I'll make sure to include that in the next one. KJWZ Games says, nice, I destroyed my PS4. Oh! Turn of events over here at the Drum Blanket channel. This can't be good. I asked him, how exactly did you destroy your PS4? And he says that my PS4 is not going on. I made a couple of troubleshooting suggestions, such as, check your wires, make sure that nothing's getting grounded out or canceled out by touching metal. Also, reduce the number of LEDs. See if that helps. I suggest not using more than 12 LEDs in your consoles to one specific power spot, because it'll shut out your console, it'll shut down your console and stuff like that, which actually that goes with the next question from Mohammed Khan. By using LED lights, aren't you taking more power from the power supply, and wouldn't that fuse out the system? If you are pushing too many LEDs, or if power is going something that it's not supposed to be going to, there is a safety precaution built into your power supply of the Xbox One, which protects against surges. So I suggest sticking to a low number of LEDs, and you will avoid that problem altogether. Again, 6 to 12 LEDs is really all you really need. And if you're powering them at 12 volts, if they're 12 volt LEDs powered at 12 volts, it's going to be super bright. And if 12 volts is too bright for you, you can always get a lower voltage LED, 5 volts, 3 volts, 9 volts, and you can get that to work on the 12 volt power supply, and they'll be dimmer. So there's that option for you as well. Thank you for the question, guys. I appreciate it. I actually was able to solve KJWZ Games' problem by going through those troubleshooting techniques with him. He was just like, yeah, man, no, awesome. Actually, it was, I fix it. Yes! Thanks, bro. No problem. No problem at all. Sicko Makeup Lover says, love, love, love. Would you recommend doing the collage on the front part of the controller? I want to try it, but I'm a little scared myself, lol. Any tips? Yes, you can actually do this on the front. You can do it wherever you want to. You can use one solid sheet, or you can do the collage. It's all up to you. If you're going to do that, the only tip that I have for you is just, like I said in the video, wet your paper first. That way it will fit all the curves and all of that, and it'll look really cool. And get your Mod Podge on there, go in the same direction with your brush. It's all in there in that video, so yes, you can do it. You can do it. TreySlay718 says, if you mess up the paint on the controller, what is the best way to remove it? Now, this is unfortunately something that happens, and the best option is to just do it right the first time. Yeah. No, it's really easy to get carried away with paint, and you can get drips and stuff like that. The way to avoid drips, guys, is like, if you see an area that needs more paint, but you're already on the verge of putting just, you're like, you've got enough paint on there, but there's some places where it's not coming, where it's not painted so well. The best option for you is to just let the paint dry for about 20 minutes and then hit those areas with the paint, You don't have to lay it on thick, and sometimes paint's thicker than others. So it's a process. Your first coat shouldn't be covering up your entire project on the first coat. That's why you're building 3 coats on there, because with 3 coats, you're going to make sure to get it completely covered. Not 1 solid coat, then 2 solid coats, then 3 solid. That's way too much. If, though, you have problems and the paint's dried and you've got these drips and you've sanded it, that's the option. You need to sand the paint off. That's why I suggest going through all the other stuff first, because no one wants to go through sanding, and you want to have to sand all of it, because if you just sand parts of it off, when you go to paint it, it's going to show. It's going to show through that you sanded it there. So I suggest just being very easy on your paint application in the first place. For all of you who are wanting to do this and haven't done it yet, there is the best advice you can have. Be easy on the paint. DeLeon Shelley? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Mr. Shelley. We'll just go with Mr. Shelley. Don't want to offend anybody here. You weren't worried about the metal around the disk drive opening, scratching discs? He's talking about the Xbox One Fallout 4 theme I did. No, Mr. Shelley, I was not. I made sure to get all of that in an area where it wasn't going to scratch anything up. I pay attention to those details, and nothing is getting destroyed. Thank you for the concern. The Man Bro Dude. Man Bro Dude has a pretty cool name. He says, drum blanket makes me feel all tingly in the pants. In the pants, he's feeling tingly. Goodness. Well, you know what, Man Bro Dude? I'm kind of feeling tingly in the pants right now, too. All about that drum blanket love. Thanks a lot. Weird ass. De Maria says, I can't handle your voice. Well, De Maria, I can't handle your joint YouTube account. Look at that. You guys are inseparable, aren't you? You and your significant others just love each other. Good for you. Good for you. Jeff Norris. Now look at this guy. This guy is a winner. And this winner is going to set me straight by letting me in on some information. I'll share that with you. He says if you're going to post a video and are telling people specific information like the security torque screwdriver, well, you dumbass. Oh, I love the fact that he censored it, so we don't offend anybody. You dumbass, it's a TT8, not a T5. The extra T is for the security part. You know what, Jeff? There's a way to go about giving me this information without acting like a complete douchebag. But judging by your hat, I don't think you care if you look like a douchebag at all, do you? Do you? Really? This guy was going to teach me something. But here's the thing, brother. I've noticed that a lot more people are actually watching my videos on PC and laptops rather than tablets and mobile devices. But those of you who are on mobile devices, you don't get access to the annotations, which is lame. And that means you can't use my menu. And it also means that if I'm providing additional information, like maybe I realized that I had given out the wrong information in that video, and that was my very first Xbox One controller do-it-yourself tutorial. I don't know why I gave the wrong information. That was a complete, it was just stupid. I knew better. I don't know why I gave the wrong information, but I did. And when I noticed it, I made sure to put annotations up with the correct information. This guy probably wasn't watching on a tablet or a mobile device, but I can't really hold that against him. But my God, this guy needs to learn some manners. Manners. Anyway, get a new hat, Jeff Norris. Get a new hat. Ronus Tacario, the Twilight, says, so you design cool systems and play games. Dope! Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it. Yes, I do more than just the do-it-yourself tutorial videos. That is, I think, the big draw-in. People really like to see that. But I have done other videos, video game stuff, Arma 3 videos, DayZ Machinima videos, Grand Theft Auto Machinima, Call of Duty videos. I try to mix it up. I try to do different kinds of videos. Top 10. I did a top 10 a while back. I might do another one. I'm thinking I'm going to do another one. Top 10 villains of all time in video games. What do you think? Good idea? I think it's a pretty good idea. So yeah, I do a lot of different videos, and for those of you who have just found my do-it-yourself tutorial videos, guys, please check out my channel a little bit more thoroughly, and you'll discover some other videos with this personality you have so come to love. I really appreciate everybody watching any of my videos, but yeah, get over there and check those out. I am here to entertain you in all kinds of ways. Trying to keep fresh entertainment, yes, fresh entertainment available for you. Different stuff. I don't want to be a bland channel and not be putting out videos very often. So get over there and check out some of the other stuff that I've done. Tanner Brongart says, I feel like he's trying to seduce me. Well, your feelers are telling you right. Of course I'm trying to seduce you. What else would I be trying to do? I am a seducer of people. That's, what led you to think that it was going to be anything else between you and me? Seduction is our role in each other's life, guys. I will seduce you. I will seduce you so good. Punsec asks, were you stoned when making this video? Was there any doubt? I mean, really? Can you hear me talking? Don't I sound like I am stoned out of my skull? You're just jealous. You thought I was stoned. Thought I was holding out. Old Drum Blanket's holding out on him. He's got the good stuff, and he ain't smoking it with me. I apologize. What can I say? What can I say? Thank you guys so much for asking the questions. I really do appreciate it. It does really help me out. Lets me know what I need to focus on. So if you have any more questions, something that I haven't answered, like, do I have to sand the thumbsticks, or what kind of sandpaper should I use? Do I really have to sand? Before you ask these questions, just as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, go ahead and check out my other Q&A videos and make sure that your question wasn't already answered. I do try to answer everybody's questions, especially the really good ones. I mean, I try to answer everybody's questions, but a lot of times I get a lot of the same question. And I do know that being, part of being a YouTuber is answering the same questions over and over again. Sometimes, though, I just don't have time to answer the same questions over and over again. So if you feel like I've neglected you and you asked me a question and I didn't answer it, chances are it is in a Q&A video that I have already made and already answered. So get over there and check that out. Again, I invite you to my channel. Check it out. Find something there you like, from how to pick out the best gaming headset for you to maybe some movie theories. I tried a movie theory on Star Wars. Didn't really do not a big theory. I'm not like over geeking it. I did kind of geek it, but not over geeking it. You can over geek. I tried to stay away from that. But yeah, I got a lot of different kinds of videos. So go over there, check that out, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make your way over to drumblanket.com and check out the subscribers submitted photos of the do-it-yourself tutorials that subscribers just like you have completed and shared their end result with me. They are fabulous. Get over there and check that out, guys. Make sure to check me out on social media like Facebook and Twitter. I do have those accounts. And again, the community on there is growing. I have about 3,800 subscribers and only about 664 likes on my Facebook. So I would appreciate it if you guys would go over there, check me out there too, so that way you know what's going on in between videos. I do try to keep people updated. I don't post every day, so I'm not going to be cluttering up your news feed with a bunch of useless junk. I'm only going to be giving you information and maybe some progress shots here and there of some stuff in between videos. So thank you guys again so much for watching the video, and if this is something that you like to see and it's something that you want to see more of, be sure to give me a big thumbs up. It lets me know that you appreciate it, and I'll continue to make these. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next video.